It's Christmas week, and I know you've all been waiting patiently, well, some of you have been waiting patiently, for the next armor fixings video. And yes, given it's that time of the year, our permanent armor fixing artist FuzzzyComics and I today are going to be fixing the Digi-Egg of Miracles Evolutions.
Happy Holidays!
What is up, digital companions? My name is Karn EX and welcome back to Karn's 12 Videos of Christmas. And yes, today we are fixing the Miracles Armor Evolutions, but as always, when we say fixing, that's just to make a good title for a video. This is still just our subjective opinion of what Armor Evolutions should be. We want to see the rookie or the champion in Gatomon's case underneath, albeit extended or morphed, and we want to see that Armor Digi-Egg prominently, really making armor. It should really feel like that Digimon encased in that Armor Digi-Egg. And when we say fixing, we don't mean there's anything wrong with the actual art or the quality of the art. We hugely respect Bandai and the artists. We're just trying to show what our ideas are and how we can kind of make all the Armor Evolutions more like the show.
Hello.
Who said that?
Me.
Galaxy Projector from Galaxy Lamps?
Yes, and I'm here to provide you and your audience the miracle of the stars. Behold.
Whoa!
Think that's good? Check this out.
Whoa! Oh, Galaxy Projector, you've changed my life. No, but for real, I was really excited to work with Galaxy Lamps last time they sponsored a video, and was overjoyed that you guys supported it so much that they wanted to work with me again and sponsor this video. I put my Galaxy Projector on almost every night before bed, and have done since it arrived, even before I did the ad spot. In fact, I shall prove it. Mum, how often do I use my Galaxy Projector?
Every night, as often as you can. For as long as you can.
It's really good. It makes for a fantastic gift for the holidays. And with tons of options with the app, like changing colors, ooh, even being able to change the speed everything moves at and turn the laser off completely. I love showing it to my friends because without fail, it makes their eyes light up. It is a real showpiece, especially letting them experiment with the different colors via the app. Plus, it has Alexa and Google Home integration. Echo, turn off Galaxy Projector. So it makes a great addition to your smart home. So if you want to get yourself or a loved one a Galaxy Projector or any of the products that Galaxy Lamps stocks for the holidays and beyond, you can check out my link, galaxylamps.co/KarnEX, and Galaxy Lamps will give you guys 15% off your purchase. Pretty cool. So thanks to Galaxy Lamps for sponsoring this video, and let's get to Fuzzy's fixes. So beginning with Magnamon, we're gonna fix absolutely nothing. This guy is the blueprint. He is phenomenal. Probably one of the most universally loved Armor Digimon. You can see Vmon, it's even in the right shade, and it's got that very angular Digi-Egg of Miracles design. And that is why we're very specifically doing Miracles today and not the overall Golden Armor Evolutions, because we think Destiny should be different. As Fuzzy and I both agreed that the actual Miracles Digi-Egg is very angular with lots of edges, which you can see in Magnamon in particular, whereas the Digi-Egg of Destiny is very soft and rounded, which again is reflected in Golden Rapidmon, a much more rounded design. We also thought, as Miracles and Destiny are kind of the zenith, the upper limit of Armor Digivolution, it would make some sense if the designs borrowed from some elements of the base Digimon's champions and armors. In the same way you can see a through line from Flamedramon and XVmon to Magnamon, we're also going to specifically base these on the first set of armors for each of the Digidestined with 2 Armor Digi-Eggs, so Davis, Yoli, and Cody. And having said all of that, that leads us to Hawkmon's Golden Armor Digivolution of Miracles, Peacockmon. And, well, it's not bloody golden, is it? Actually, is it even a peacock?
You say peacock and no one bats an eye. But you say poopcock and everyone loses their minds.
Male peacocks have the more intense plumage, and Yoli's Hawkmon ostensibly presents as male, so that gave us carte blanche to give the new Peacockmon intense, angular Miracles Digi-Egg feathers, and preserve some of that Hawkmon body underneath. This is, in my opinion, a Digimon much more deserving of the name Peacockmon, and much more deserving of being a Miracles Golden Armor Digivolution. So normally Armadillomon uses the Digi-Egg of Miracles to become Elephantmon, and yeah, I don't know about this one. Again, again, it's not golden. I do think some of the design elements are fun, and I can kind of see how the quadrupedal Armadillomon becomes the quadrupedal Elephantmon, but we actually decided to switch things around a bit. Rhinomon is the de facto Golden Armor Digivolution for Patamon, but Fuzzy and I agreed that conceptually it just fit Armadillomon better, as well as Ankylomon and Digmon, them all being more spiky animals and just feel more in a similar wheelhouse, and so we present Rhinomon 2.0, the Armadillomon Miracles Evolution. I pitched to Fuzzy to take some inspiration from Spider-Man's villain, the Rhino, which really brought the design together and gave it more of that bipedal feel that you see in Digmon. And it also ties back to Ankylomon and Digmon with its horn and the spears on either arm. Fuzzy also preserved the Armadillomon body underneath in a really fun way. A particular note I like is the way that he kept the crosshatch of the shell underneath the knee pads. So yes, that does mean that Patamon gets Elephantmon, but we're also overhauling this Dumbo. We actually really liked the flying elephant idea and felt that that lent itself more to the flying Pegasusmon. While Digmon technically has been seen to fly, I believe, Pegasusmon is definitely the more iconic flying Digimon of the two, but we also didn't want to completely abandon the Digi-Egg of Hope's astrological theme, so this does kind of tie into the Elephant's Trunk Nebula, which isn't a constellation but is an entire nebula, a star cluster embedded within a cloud of glowing ionized gas, which to me feels like a leveled up constellation, a constellation on X Games mode. Some other design influences for this Elephantmon 2.0 were golden elephant statues and the historic custom of rideable elephants, again connecting back to Pegasusmon's role as a vehicle for TK in 02 and Adventure 2020. Then is something of Pegasusmon's matching pair, Nefertimon, or specifically Gatomon, whose Miracles Golden Armor Digivolution is normally Maildramon. As much as we like Maildramon and can see how it kind of works when put alongside Nefertimon, it just lacks that Gatomon touch. And while yeah, we could have just recolored Maildramon to be fully gold, instead Fuzzy went back to the drawing board and created Cleopatramon. Yes, it's a pun on Cleopatra and Dramon Digimon, which is the perfect hybrid of the ideal. The body is fully Gatomon here, which I really appreciate because you don't see that in Maildramon, and there's still some of that Nefertimon Egyptian influence, but now a little bit more fearsome, intimidating and gargoyle-esque, which is where the Dramon side comes from. I know gargoyles aren't dragons, but you know, like that kind of winged creature that isn't an angel wheelhouse, you know what I'm saying, shut up! Of all the designs, it's definitely the biggest departure from the original in this video, even factoring in the switcheroo of Elephantmon and Rhinomon, but I think it came together just beautifully, and really does stand well shoulder to shoulder with specifically Magnamon, but all the Miracles Golden Armor Digivolutions we have in this video. And then finally is Wormmon's Miracles Golden Armor Digivolution. Now by all rights, Kongomon should be the Destiny Evo for Wormmon, and it's perhaps as perfect for Wormmon and Destiny as Magnamon is for Vmon and Miracles. So we wanted to give Wormmon a unique, distinct Miracles Armor Digivolution to reflect the fact it is using the Miracles Digi-Egg, not the Destiny one. And so we present Lancermon. I chose the name Lancermon for 3 reasons. First of all, I figured lancing was like a very extreme version of stabbing or stinging. Secondly, because a lancer is a historically important type of cavalryman, as well as a class or job in Final Fantasy among other RPGs. And finally, because of Lancer kind of sounding similar to Lancelot of the Knights of the Round Table, which would connect this Wormmon Golden Armor to Magnamon, who is a royal knight, who as a group seem to reference King Arthur's court. The design then ups the ante from Wormmon and of course Stingmon, just like Magnamon ups the ante from Vmon and X-Vmon. A supersonic warrior of miracles, I just think Fuzzy absolutely crushed this, and sits perfectly alongside Magnamon. We also noticed that the Miracles Digi-Egg heavily armoured Magnamon's legs, so we went for the inverse with Lancermon, as Stingmon's stingers are its main weapon. So then instead we heavily clad the arms of Lancermon in that gold Digizoid, providing these huge piercing weapons, and something that Magnamon doesn't have. Yes, okay, there's really not any Buchimon here, and that's kind of on purpose, partly because it's hard to fold Buchimon into a design like this, but also because in future we're going to be redoing or redesigning the Kindness Armor Digivolutions, and we didn't want to commit to something for Buchimon at this stage, but you could consider the antenna to be a tie-in to Buchimon, even though it's a thing you see also on Wormmon and Stingmon. So anyway, that is it. All our fixes for the Miracles Golden Armor Digimon. Let us know which is your favourite in the comments below, and please do go follow FuzzzyComics on Twitter, and be respectful in the comments too, thank you. Huge shout out to my sovereigns, ZDK14 and Jmon, as well as all the lovely names you can see on screen right now for supporting this channel with their hard-earned money. What a crazy month it has been already, and there is still content to come for you. Oh, you better believe it. If you want to become a channel member, you got a lot of early access. Check out the video below me because it is another armor fixing video that I know you will love. I'll see you next time when we go digital. Bye bye.